Sweetie, I'm going to yoga today. I'll be going in about 10 minutes. Is there anything that you'd like me to pick up for dinner or anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Is chicken okay for dinner then?
Sure, sounds fine.
Okay. I'll pick some veg up from the shop after my class then. We can have a Sunday dinner, even though it's Tuesday. LOL.
Uh-huh, if that's what you like.
Okay. Anyway, I've got to go now, otherwise I'll be late for the class. See you soon.
See you soon.
Ugh, I cannot believe that woman.
June again?
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. What did she do this time?
Okay, well, I was in my yoga class, just minding my own business and talking to Jennifer whilst we waited for the instructor. When June came in and started going on at me about how I shouldn't be in the class because I simply don't have the body type to look good whilst doing it. She also started saying that I couldn't do all of the poses properly, so that I should just give up.
That's just June being as horrible as always. She's always looking for ways to rile you up and just be horrible to you. Personally, I'd have pushed her over during one of the poses and embarrassed her beyond belief.
LOL, yeah, I know she's usually horrible and usually I can just ignore her or annoy her back, but today she crossed the line.
What did she do?
She said that, basically, she was annoying me as a way to assert dominance or something stupid like that. I mean, honestly, who does that? And just to make themselves feel better?
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, it was completely ridiculous.
That's insane. God, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to come to the class today. I'd have put her in her place.
I know, I almost did.
Well, can't you tell Sean about this? Surely he could do something as a trainee lawyer, right? Like, get her done for harassment or something?
I don't know, maybe. Although lately he's been acting strange. Like, he's not been as open and talkative to me. I don't want to stress him out more, you know?
Well, maybe you should talk to him about it. If something is wrong, then communication is the best bet to sort anything out. I'm sure he's probably just under a lot of stress at work and just needs to talk to someone.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll have a talk with him and see if I can just straighten this whole thing out.
Okay, well, I'm here if you need me at all.
Thanks. I'll make sure to keep you up to date with whatever happens, though I'm sure it won't be anything interesting.
Okay then, speak to you soon.
And you. Hey Sean, are you able to talk?
Sure, I guess. Why?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you and ask you some things.
Hurry up then, I haven't got all day.
Okay then. Why have you been acting so strange lately?
What do you mean? I've not been acting strange.
Yes you have. You've been acting incredibly cold towards me lately, always giving me short and sharp replies. I honestly feel like I've done something to upset you, but I have no clue what it is. Have I done anything? Because I can't sort it out if you don't let me know. I just want us to go back to how we were.
Well, I can't help it if I'm busy lately, can I? I don't have time for days off and stuff at the minute. I'm under a lot of pressure to help with this huge case that I'm on, so if I'm a bit snappy and short with you, it's really not my fault.
I understand that you're under a lot of pressure at work, and if I could help you with that, I would. But you also need to understand that work doesn't always come first. You need to be able to prioritize what you do and make sure that you have a good work-life balance. Otherwise, how else are we supposed to spend time together as a couple?
Well, I can't exactly do that at the minute. It's just not possible. So you'll just have to get over it, Jessica.
Jessica? Who's Jessica?
No one. It was just a typo.
My name is nowhere close to sounding like Jessica, so I doubt it was a typo. Who is she?
She's no one. Just a woman I work with. She's, like, the secretary on the case. She makes all the important notes and makes sure that we don't forget or miss anything. I have to message her quite a bit. That's probably why her name popped up in my keyboard shortcuts.
Uh-huh. So you wouldn't mind if I spoke to this Jessica then?
What? Why would you want to do that?
Well, if you're working together, it might be nice to get to know her, don't you think? Maybe we could invite her around for dinner one of the evenings. And the rest of your team. They might enjoy a meal together, strengthen the team bond, and it might even give you a few brownie points and have you go up in their decision on who to promote to the firm. What do you think?
No, that's okay. It's not needed at all.
Why not? It's not a bad idea.
I just don't want to mix work and private life.
But you already do that. You're constantly bringing your work home with you. So why can't we invite everyone to dinner?
I just think that it would be unprofessional.
Fine then. I'll just message this Jessica person and ask her out for some drinks with me and Linda. I'd like to get to know her.
Well, I don't want you to.
Well, tough. I can ask her for drinks if I want to.
God, fine. Well, you want me to admit it? I've been cheating on you with Jessica. You happy now?
Oh yeah. So happy to find out that my husband has been cheating on me with some random woman.
Hey, you're the one who pushed me to admit it. You could have just continued living in blissful ignorance and we could have gone along just fine. But for some reason, you decided to message me to what? Confront me about this? How'd you even know I was doing something?
I didn't message you to confront you about cheating. I just wanted to talk to you about your attitude lately. But when you started acting suspiciously, well, I couldn't just ignore it. I don't want to be with someone who would do such a thing to me.
Well then, what are you gonna do? You'll never find someone as good as me, so I don't think it would be worth it divorcing me. Unless you want to be seen as a loser by everyone.
I don't care what everybody else thinks. I'm definitely not staying with you. Not after you've just admitted to cheating on me. I'd have to be a fool to stay with you now. I mean, who would want to be stuck with such an arrogant and horrible person as their husband? Not me, that's for sure.
Well, it's your loss then, isn't it? I know that you'll never find a man like me ever again. I'm the best thing that you'll ever have. Anyone else simply won't compare to me. I'm smart, handsome, and soon enough, I'll be very rich as well when I become a fully fledged lawyer. You'll be sorry if you leave me.
Oh, please. There are men who have good jobs and who are smart and handsome just like you. The only difference is that they are also kind and wouldn't even dream of cheating on the person that they love. Unlike you, they actually have a conscience and a sense of loyalty.
It's not my fault that you simply aren't interesting enough to hold my interest.
Oh, and I'm guessing that this Jessica is?
Yes, she is. She understands me in a way that you don't. She's so much better than you. In fact, if you want to divorce me, then so be it. I'll just be with Jessica.
Fine. If you want to do that, then so be it. I'll send the divorce papers over to you.
Sounds good to me.
Linda, are you there?
Tilly, is everything okay?
No, not really. Sean just confessed that he's been cheating on me.
He what?
Yeah, I messaged him to ask why he'd been so moody lately, and then things escalated until he called me Jessica. I asked him who she was, and he eventually told me that she was the woman he'd been cheating on me with.
What a sleazeball!
I know. I just told him that I'd send him some divorce papers through soon. There's no way that I can stay with him now.
No, I don't think anyone would expect you to. Do you want to come to mine for tonight? I've got more than enough space for you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thanks. You're a true friend.
It's not a problem. We can come up with all the ways that Sean's a jerk whilst watching sappy rom-coms and eating ice cream.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, well just head on over when you're ready. I've got spare clothes you can have, so you don't need to return home if you don't want to.
Okay, I'll head over now then. Thanks, Lind.
It's no problem. It's what best friends do.
I'll see you soon then.
Oh my god. Did you actually see yourself in yoga class today? You look like a flailing whale, lol.
June? How on earth did you get my number?
Well, that's easy. I asked the instructor for it. I said that you left behind some of your equipment and that I wanted to return it to you. It was quite easy, really, to get a hold of your number.
Oh, geez. Look, just lose my number and leave me alone, okay? I don't want to talk to you or deal with your attitude. I just don't have the energy right now.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm not just going to go away because you're too much of a coward to face me.
A coward?
Yep. Clearly my dominance is just too much for you. It's pathetic. You really shouldn't even bother coming to yoga anymore if you can't even stand up for yourself against me. Although, I am quite amazing. So obviously you wouldn't be able to compete with me.
June, you're really not that great. Anyone is better than you. That's just a fact.
That's not what your husband thinks.
What do you mean?
I slept with your husband, LOL. I know we'll be perfect together.
I'm no longer married. We divorced last year.
Huh? What do you mean you divorced last year? Are you really that much of a pathetic loser that you can't even keep a husband? LOL.
No, I'm actually not. I'm just smart enough to know what my worth is. And it's much more than staying with a man who would rather cheat on me than be true to me.
Well, you can't really blame him, can you? Why would he want to stay married to such a dull and ugly little woman? Especially when he could have someone amazing, like me.
Yeah, I guess so. However, no, you don't want to be bored by silly nonsense. I wish you the best with him.
What? Are you trying to scare me? It's not going to work.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't bother you with it.
Well, now that you've brought it up, you might as well tell me what you want to tell me.
Are you sure?
Whatever, just tell me already.
Well, I've heard that Sean has quite a dirty little secret.
And what's that then?
Apparently, in the year since we've been divorced, Sean has been with quite a lot of women, including some that he's paid for.
Well, so what? It's not like people aren't allowed to have a little bit of fun.
No, of course not. I just hope you've been being safe, if you know what I mean.
Not that it's any of your business. Why should I care if we haven't?
Oh, no reason. Just that a few of the women Sean has been with left him with some not very nice surprises. Ones that, if not monitored and dealt with properly, could be passed on to other people, should he choose not to tell his partners about them.
Wait, what?
Just thought you should know.
Oh God, why didn't you tell me?
How was I supposed to know that you were going to sleep with my ex-husband? Besides, he's nothing to do with me now. You should take your argument to him.
I only went with him to anger you and to show you that I'm better than you. But now no one will want to be with me ever again.
Well, maybe if you hadn't been so focused on trying to be horrible to other women and getting one up on them, you wouldn't have found yourself in this situation. The only reason you even wanted to be with Sean was because you thought he was my husband. Now look where your selfish and vile behavior has gotten you.
Ugh, but
I suggest you get yourself to a hospital and get checked out, just in case. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I'm free to live my life how I want to, finally, and I'm not going to waste it talking to you. I'm going to block you now, so don't bother trying to message me or anything because I won't reply.
hang on. You can't just go like that. You're supposed to be the one who's devastated, not me. This isn't fair. It's not how it's supposed to go.
Uh-huh. Well, you can go and have a tantrum over the fact that your plan to be dominant or whatever didn't work. I've got a fun afternoon at the spa to go and enjoy. See ya.
No, don't you dare go. You need to be the one who's upset, not me. Tilly, get back here.
After that, I heard that June did actually go to the hospital to get checked out like I suggested. Unfortunately for her, the doctors did actually find that she had a couple of transmitted diseases, which she would have to take medication for. After learning about her ailments, June became incredibly angry at Sean and ended up having a long argument with him, which resulted in the two splitting up. As for Sean, he obviously had the diseases as well and also had to go on medication for them. However, word of his exploits got out, thanks to June, and no other woman wanted to be with him after that. Not that I would blame them. I also heard that he was fired from his law firm due to his poor attitude. As for me, I have gone on to do all the things I had always wanted to do, but was held back from doing so by Sean. I haven't committed myself to another relationship yet, as I am happy being single for the time being. However, I have started talking to someone, so I will see how this goes. Either way, he is much better than Sean was already, so I don't think I have anything to worry about. Remember, ladies, it's always better to support one another instead of trying to bring each other down. Being there for one another, like Linda was for me, is much more of a dominant trait than trying to steal someone's husband, which is actually seen as quite cowardly and underhanded.